Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of this present evil world. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That's the Most High Yahweh and his only begotten Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, but his only true name, which is a Hebrew name, is Yahweh Shai. So all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, which are the elders of all the nation of Israel that's on the earth today, whether you can receive it or not. Salutations to all you Akim pushing this word and truth and sincerity around the four corners. Okay, first and foremost, I like to always start out with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right, it's not a religion. All right, it's our nationality. It's our heritage. All right, it's our culture. It's who we are. All right. This lesson, I'm gonna bring out a few scripts. I was just talking just this past Saturday on the line at camp with a potential brother who had just happened to walk up, and we were talking, and you know, was just discussing because he had overheard someone saying about putting other nations into slavery, and I was like, yeah, you know, and I guess, you know, when you first hear about that, it's like, huh, how, why, like, you know, what sense does that make, and how is it, you know, got anything to do with the scriptures? But then I went and, you know, broke a few, you know, scriptures out for him. And showed him it's right there. I'm like, you never heard these in the church, have you? He was like, no, not ever. And so, you know, the Spirit was on me just to bust out a few scriptures. You know, it's so many, you know, but I just hitting a few of them. May through the Spirit come back and revisit and bring more out. But this is what I got now. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring them out, and Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, the first scripture is 2 Thessalonians 1:6, which reads, it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High, seeing it is a righteous thing with God, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. It is a righteous thing with God, with the Most High himself, to recompense, which recompense, you can go look it up. It means payback. All right. Matter of fact, it's a compound word, re and compense. Re, which again, all right, compense, that's where you get the word compensation. All right. You get compensated, you know, for you doing something. All right. A reward, whether good or bad. All right. So again, compensate. All right. So we're going to compensate back to those who have troubled us, trouble and tribulation, pain. All right. Because that's what we went through. All type of manner of pain, affliction, suffering. All right. So it is a righteous thing with the Most High to pay them back the same thing they gave us. But the scriptures talk about we're going to give them double. All right, double. So seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation, to pay back tribulation, all the trials and tribulations that we've been through, and we're going to give them double. Whew. I'm glad I'm not a heathen. All right. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And all nations have troubled us. And first and foremost, Esau, Edom have troubled us the most. All right. Because all these other nations, when we were, you know, in whatever captivity we were in, all right, most of the time, we knew who we were, or at least majority of us knew who we were. We knew that we were the Israelites. All right. It was this captivity, where it says in Micah, I believe that's Micah, it says wherein they not oppress a man and his house, they even oppress a man and his heritage. All right, who we are was hidden from us. All right, and that's why we think we're black today. African American, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, Native American Indian, Seminole Indian, Cuban, Dominican, Argentinian, Uruguayan, so on and so forth, all the tribes. All right, that's why we call ourselves those bywords today. All right, because our heritage has been oppressed. All right, but there's the time is coming, all right, where we're gonna have to pay them back, and it is a righteous thing with God, the Most High, that we do so. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 15. And it reads, that which hath been is now, and that which is to Salakia, and that which is to be hath Salakia. I'm gonna start that over. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past, and the Most High requireth that which is past. So all the things that they have done from the beginning of time, it's a payback. All right, it's a payback, you know, and because it wouldn't speedily, you know, that payback wouldn't speedily, they thought they was in the clear. They thought they was cool. All right, even those that died, all right, and basically died with a smile on their face, rich, killed all type of niggas and spics and tontos, as they called us. You know what I'm saying? Basically died, and you know, he got to pay that back. All right, and so because the Most High required that which is past. But this is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. All right, because they didn't thought they got away with it. They did all manner of atrocities and wickedness to us. And because nothing happened at the time, they think it was smooth sailing. You know, but the Most High required that which is past. He got your number. All right, and the time is coming that you're gonna have to pay. All right, they've done all manner of things to us, and we're gonna do it back to him, and it is a righteous thing with the Most High that we do so. This is Psalms 137. Psalms 137, and I'll start at 8. It says, O daughter of Babylon, which is America, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. How have we been served? We, you know, they done swooped us up, put us on those cargo slave ships, all right, stuffed us in there, naked, all right, in each other's feces, all right, and those that wanted to basically just die and not eat, they knocked the teeth out, put a tube down your mouth and forced you to eat some slop. Okay, fed a lot of them who they just couldn't control to the sharks. Got over here and did all manner of wickedness to us. All right, raped our women, raped our children, boys and girls. dashed our babies against the stones, which this is that scripture right there. All right. So it says, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. How did y'all serve us? All right. We have to reward thee as thou hast served us. Verse 9, it says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. I'm going to read that one again because y'all may think that one is rough, but this is the Most High's words. All right. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. All right. When the Lord comes and gives the elect that power, and then all throughout the kingdom for that 1,000 years, oh, you got hell to pay. You got hell to pay. Okay. I'm gonna keep it pushing. This is Isaiah 33 and 1. It says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
That's right.
All right, because the Lord is going to put it in our spirits. All right, and then his anger, his wrath, whoo, whoo, whoo.
That's right.
You know, like that Life, where he was like, mister. They was in jail. He was like, man, back, you know, in New York, man, I can get you. He was like, woo, woo. So that ass whooping that y'all gonna get, you know, when y'all stop dealing treacherously, when y'all stop spoiling, y'all gonna be a spoil. Then y'all gonna have someone deal treacherously with ye.
That's right.
All right.
That's right, brother.
You know, y'all gotta get that just recompense, man. And they dealt treacherously with us, man.
That's right.
Treacherously. What you got?
Jeremiah 51:20, just to back you up. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
Mm-hmm.
And with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider.
Mm-hmm.
And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. And with thee I will break in pieces old and young. And with thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and the flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces the captains and ruler, and render. And I want to get this one because you say it's the payback.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about Jake, so-called Negro, that brought us on the slave ships. They beat us, hung us, raped us. We talk about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Issachar. They had from California, it's all the way up damn near the Canada area, just chilling, kicking it over to Texas area, their own land. They moved around, did the land savage, was still trying to, you know, just survive.
Issachar, which is the Mexicans.
That's right.
So-called Mexicans. Yep.
Killed them, beat them, put them on gibbets. Now they snipe them coming over to the border, give them all piss-ass job, give them jobs on the table, paying them $5, $6, $7 an hour as at this day.
Okay.
You go to the Taino Indians, the Puerto Ricans, the Ephraim, right? They're over there. They had their land. Some of them were some of the first ones on the slave ships.
That's right. Yeah.
And they've been killing them, beating them down to the point now they got the fucking their territory, United States. So they're not a state, but they still got the system of a state. And their economy is so fucked. And guess what? They're millions and billions of dollars in debt to who? The motherfucker who stole them.
Yep.
And took all their shit. How I owe you and you took all my shit? You know what I'm saying? Native Americans. We go down through now we took the time to go through every single tribe. Every single tribe has been beat, hung, obliterated, and most importantly, oppressed.
Mm-hmm.
I shock, taxed, extortion, things unrightfully gotten, according to the scriptures. And that's the payback. That's the big payback.
The big payback. That's
Revenge.
the name. That's the name of the lesson. The big payback.
I know that. It's
Yep.
the spirit, man. And see, that's another thing. Motherfuckers don't know the spirit of the Lord. It's a matter of fact. We're back to 24. So like, bro, I'm gonna take over your show.
No. Go ahead, brother.
And I will render, cause I'm pissed, bro. We are fucking pissed, and nobody wants us to be pissed and say let bygones be bygones. That was a long time ago.
And I brought out that scripture. The Lord requireth that which is past. We don't care how long in the past it was.
Women.
And then, according to the Most High, you know, that was
Yesterday?
It was a couple hours ago.
I would say 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. What about Psalms 7:11? Most High is angry. He hateth the wicked and what they do. He's angry with the wicked every day. Every day. So from day one of their wickedness, the Most High was angry.
Mm-hmm.
What about day 2?
Even more.
Man, then we in days 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't even know what day it is because Esau fucked up all the timing of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since he been fucking down here, he been fucking shit up, man.
That's right. I mean, dealing treacherously.
Man.
Dealing treacherously. Hey, you can look that word up real quick.
What verse?
Isaiah 33:1.
All right, now spirit.
Because it says, "Woe to these that spoil us, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously."
You said 33 or 32?
33:1.
That's what I'm making sure.
Yeah, Isaiah 33:1. Dealt treacherously with us.
Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously. That's H898. Bagad. To act treacherously, deceitfully.
And that's how they got the land. Came over, thought, they was, oh, hey, hi, how are you guys doing? Peace. Love. Yeah. It was just like, with their fingers across behind their back, like, hey, peace.
Yes.
How you guys doing? What do you got?
Somebody's here? I didn't even know it.
There's somebody saying.
To act or deal treacherously, faithlessly.
Woo! Faithlessly.
We're going to have to bring that treacherous out a little bit more.
Yeah, con.
That's without faith, bro.
Yes.
Because you ain't got no faith, you don't have no fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's
you
right.
think it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you believe Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you're going to do what? Ephesians, the 1st chapter, trust.
That's right.
Believe.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you trust and believe, then you fear. Because you don't want to disappoint Pops.
That's right.
That's cold. I'm going to have to bring that
And
out.
then you do accordingly to his will and what he said to do.
Until their last breath.
That's it.
Or he come back. Faithlessly, deceitfully offend, to cover with a garment, or just to cover. So that makes me think of Job 9:24. He covered the face of the righteous.
Yep.
Oh, they're the Israelites? No, this white guy here. No, I'm the Israelite.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Cover up the truth, man. To act covertly, by implication, to pillage.
And that's what they've done. Pillaged everything.
Deal deceitfully, treacherously, unfaithfully, offend, transgress, transgressor, depart treacherously, dilly. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is what they've done. This is what they've done. They dealt treacherously with us. Okay? And the Lord requires that which is past. All right? Everything that they've done to us, now we have to do to them. But double. Double.
That's right, brother. You want me to go back in that what I was reading before?
If you still had something, of course.
Jeremiah 51, and at this point I'm at just that payback, bro, because nobody wants us to talk about it. They always say, don't, that was 400 years ago, that's 500 years ago, I don't want to live in past. Even Jake say that now. But every time we see it all the time, and I'm going to have to pull over to the expressway just to show that mural, America, we will never forget 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Israelites, America, the world, the planet, The real 104 and the 1/3 of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai will never forget all the things that you've done to our people. Ever. Alright? Jeremiah 51:24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion. In your sight, saith Yahweh.
And we're that monument. We are Zion, Yashala, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. And everything that they've done in us is going to be rendered right back to them.
And Zion,
thus saith the Lord.
And Zion to Zion means parched place. And aren't we parched? Aren't we just thirsty? You know what I'm saying? That's why Isaiah 55:1 says, "Ho ye that thirsteth." You know, why you buying bread that with money and water that ain't no bread?
Right. That's
I mean, it's
false
like money
doctrines.
and money and wealth. You're spending your wealth on that false doctrines, kind. You know, we hungry, man. We want Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, sitting up here and you know, it's been churches that'll put you on blast because you ain't tied. You know,
Right.
put you on blast. You know, and then the blue envelope. That's the $100 or more envelope.
And
who wants one? Stand up. Who want? You know
and
what I'm
they
saying?
proudly walk up there like they done their due. Brother, one of the brothers, Captain Lee, Isaiah, one of his fruit. We were, you know, the one with the big beard.
Yeah, kind of.
We were talking after camp, and he was telling stories of him and his church that he used to go to and what the pastor did. They passed around the the offering plate. And I guess they counted up and divvied up whatever, or they maybe didn't. I don't know. They just after the thing, I guess they saw what was given, and it was like, close the doors, all the doors, close them. Y'all got to dig deeper. That's not enough. You got to dig deeper. You know, y'all hold them back and then put a condemnation on them and tell them you can't leave. You got to dig deeper. He just robbed everybody. That's some cold shit.
And our people are sitting up here giving out that money, you know what I'm saying, for lies.
Man.
All right, false doctrines.
Man.
Something that's gonna at the end get you death, man.
That's right.
You know, this truth, you don't have to pay a dime. Okay, you don't have to pay a dime for this truth. Even the apostles, they continue to teach whether they get tithes or not. Right. You know, now they bring out the scriptures about tithing.
It's our duty. It's in the Acts. It's that's part of the prophecies. If he told Daniel to go stand in your lot at the end of days, part of his lot was keeping the law, statutes, commandments. We were supposed to tithe the priests back in the kingdom when we had the kingdom, and then when we was outside the kingdom, it was left that the disciples and apostles, all of them turned in all their excess. It didn't say give everything. It said your excess, and the proof of that is Ananias and Sapphira. What did he tell them? This was yours. Why you don't think gonna cheat on the Lord? You cheating your shit. All you have to do is say, "No, I need this, Lord."
Right? Or hey, I can give this. This is what I can give. Yeah.
But sitting up being choosing deceitfully and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that lets you know that it's up to our discretion, and the Lord is between you and the Most High. If you got something in excess, if you go ahead and get you a $100,000 payoff, and you give the Lord $50. You're bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he give you $100,000, you don't have to go ahead and give him $75,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He'll say, man, give the apostle a couple of thousand, man. And if you got it to give him 5 or 10,000. Especially if you didn't intend on the shit. But that just would be only right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's funny, man. You just give what you got. The widow's mite, she gave all she had. She actually needed that mite. And she sacrificed that mite, so I got all my bare necessities.
That's it.
When you finish your bare necessities and you still ain't got shit left over, how can you live? You might just want to say, fuck it, let's go, out to get something to eat, or let's go, I need a new sweater, I need a new goddamn, the last time I've been shopping? I can't remember.
You and me both.
I know, bro.
But yeah, either way it go, we're gonna, if we get $1 or not, gonna continue to push this word because we know that the Lord has got a reward for us.
That's right.
A good reward as opposed to this bad reward that Esau and these heathens are gonna get.
I'll finish it up and then I'm gonna let her turn the floor back over to you, bro. Jeremiah 51:24. And I will render into the Babylon the great wicked, and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea, all their evil that they've done in Zion to the Israelites, in your sight, saith the Most High. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Most High, which destroyeth all the earth.
That's what he've done too. Esau, Edom, the wicked, destroyeth all of the earth. He got to get paid back, man.
That's right. And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt fire. That's that. I mean, a burnt's like a burnt mountain. And I like that because he said he destroyed everything. He destroyed the ozone layer. He destroyed. Matter of fact, I just put. I don't know if you saw it in the GroupMe article, that the meat that we eat, a lot of that shit is glued together.
The glue meat.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's glued together, bro. They said, damn, what I'm going to do is be scrapped. Well, if we sell them individually, we won't get as much as we sell them collectively.
Glue them together.
With pork glue. Pork bones. So you eating beef. That's why I keep telling brothers, man, you still eat pork. We ain't trying to eat pork. We don't know we eating pork. But if you putting pork binding glue from the cartilage of dead fucking abominable pigs when it's dead, because a pig actually is a righteous animal, man. Esau, the Most High made the pig perfect to do what? Be a compactor, eat boo-boo and dust. He needed somebody to do the dirty job. We need pigs to do that shit.
I mean, all the animals are righteous. But the thing is some animals are made to be eaten, food.
That's right.
And then some animals just are animals.
That's right.
They aren't food for human.
But they're necessary for the ecological system of the planet.
He's made all things perfect.
That's right.
He made nothing imperfect.
Even Esau's perfect. Perfect devil.
Exactly.
Perfect wicked ass motherfucking devil, man.
But what did he kept the affliction going. Matter of fact, Ezekiel 35:5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, but they kept going. Just kept it overbearing. Just what's the word we overkill?
Overkill, yeah. Pedal to the metal.
All right, because he was made, to for one, it says that they were the vessels fitted for destruction, but also that he's the Esau, the so-called white man, is the Most High sword. All right, to punish us. All right, for our disobedience to the Most High. But once that was done, all right, we didn't got punished. We was on punishment. Now it's time for punishment to be over. No. Keep on going. And give them the pork glue and blame them and say, look, they're eating pork. Motherfucker, they don't know they eating it. But that's what he does, to accuse his brother. So his time can continue on. All right, but it's not going to happen.
That's right.
All right, they have a bound that they can't pass. All right. So you got some more?
No, I was just looking up. That was it in the scripture. I mean, I can keep going, but that was the point.
Okay.
That paper.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna hit Jeremiah 30 and 16. It says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Some of them?
And every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. All right? This is here in the Bible. See, these churches, they ain't going to bring out scriptures like this. Okay? But like Paul said, we have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High. All right? We got to give it the straight skinny. the so-called good, bad, and ugly of the scriptures. All right? And so we have to pay them back. Everything that they've done to us. All right? And we're bringing it out. Precept upon precept. Precept upon precept.
Ooh.
Like the scriptures say. You got something?
Man,